Drinking people, time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And it's an empty table here. You know what that means. We don't have a bottle of this producer's wine in the store. I'm embarrassed to say because, to me, one of the best values you will find in California, Alexander Valley Cabernet, like the likes of Rodney Strong. And this guy's been doing it for longer than just about anybody else. Actually, Rodney, I don't know if he's even still around, but his label, and these guys didn't even bring me the entry-level stuff that you find in the supermarkets, which is also damn good. These wines, the 13 vintage, I mean, an outstanding vintage in California. So the Reserve Russian River Chardonnay, these guys are a big producer. They have 1,350 acres, and that's what it takes to make great wine. You control your fruit source. And this wine's from 2 vineyards in Russian River, and lots of tropical fruit here. A healthy dose of toasty oak spice, little buttery notes there, some flinty matchstick notes as well. Even more complex on the second day. This wine has a lovely, rich and creamy texture on the tongue. Notes of butterscotch and vanilla bean creme brulee. Big but nice freshness. If you like this style, your big California style Chardonnay, only 2,000 cases produced. This is excellent stuff. At $47.25, the 13 Cabernet Reserve. It's 100% Cabernet. They do a single vineyard, Rockaway, and Alexander Crown Vineyard. Alexander's Crown, which both of those, I mean, are $100 wines. They are most excellent. And this is a blend of both of those. He is 100% French oak from 500 to 1,100 foot elevation here. You get a lovely dark currant and rich black cherry fruit, some dark earth, some mocha and espresso-like notes. Really deep and rich wine on the tongue. This wine's got a lot of chewy fruit. This 2013 vintage is big and needs a little bit of time. Ripe round tannins. This wine's got all that and a lot of that dark chocolate from the nose coming through on the finish, along with nice freshness. For $45, amazing the value you can find in Alexander Valley and labels like Rodney Strong that have been around forever. The Brothers Cabernet up next. This is a small production, only 1,000 cases, 2012. A very balanced vintage, one that drinks very nicely right now, even though it's still really young. This is from the north end of the valley, above the fog line, a single vineyard, and this wine has a beautiful bouquet here, dark currants, plum, cigar box spice, dark chocolate notes, lovely complexity. These wines all even better. Every one of them was better on the second day. Dense and rich on the tongue, a lovely velvety texture, and like I said, these 2012s, even though they're still young, they're already very approachable and drinkable. All right, the Symmetry, which, hey, that wine's $82, but it is excellent. The Symmetry, probably my favorite of all these wines. This wine's got all 5 Bordeaux varietals in it, a good amount of Cabernet Sauvignon at 76%, so they could call it a Cabernet Sauvignon. And like I said, it's got all the other varietals, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, Malbec, and this wine's got a lovely bouquet of dried tobacco spice, a lot of earth, bitter cocoa, some fresh loamy notes, dark currants, cassis fruit, really dense and rich on the tongue. These 2013s, like I said, they need a little bit of time right now, just so big. And the next day, this wine even better. These wines need a little bit of time in your cellar. This wine, a long layered finish here at $49.50. Wow, these wines really over-deliver some great stuff from Rodney Strong. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.